you, Amleshwari, and other faculty members. We take immense pleasure in inviting you, sir. And thank you for accepting our invite. We are awaiting to hear your enlightening speech, sir. The stage is all yours.
Thank you. Thank you for the nice introduction. So we'll start now and I'll share my presentation now. Is it clear? Hello?
No, sir, not yet.
Not yet. What about now?
Yeah, sir, we can.
Okay. Good afternoon to all. I am always feel pressure in meeting with people of Millionaire, and we are going to discuss about something about what I feel about finance function. The subject matter which has been given to me is that designing your career portfolio. This my introduction has already been done. It's a good day. It's a good day, and I will always be uh, pleasure in interacting with the younger minds. And I've been meeting students at least once in a year. Of course, this is a period where we could not meet people in person. Of course, now we are hearing this. No, am I audible? Hey, you are on mute. Please unmute yourself. I think he has lost his connection. He's yet to join. Please remind him. Your bandwidth is low. Hey, are you there? Can you please repeat the last sentence? I missed it. This meeting cannot be an exception to the above. Of course, we'll also be having this kind of issues in the current meeting as well. But there are some cases where we'll be waiting for somebody to join. There are some cases where we are listening some noises. There are some cases where we are waiting for someone to respond. The actual discussion time is normally be less. I think this is not the meeting where we have all these distractions. First of all, I like to convey to you is that we have to be stay safe and we have to be healthy. Don't ever think of something which is negative and don't rely on fake news. Be mentally positive and medically negative. My presentation is actually not to influence you to take up finance function. Then what I'm going to do is that I'm going to give some perspective about finance as an option. Taking this option or not taking this option is entirely on yours, and you have every knowledge, right, and possess enough power to take a decision on your own. My suggestion is that you can take n number of ideas, but decision is yours. Nobody can influence the decision. Decision should be yours. The agenda for the current meeting is that only two: how the changes have happened in the current environment, and how finance playing a role in the current perspective. Now, world is fast changing, even before COVID, and some of the business are there, and some of the business are not there. Some of the business have modified their nature itself into the new level. And we are having new generation which has different perspective. I would say that not because of COVID. Before COVID itself, we have seen some sort of destruction in the market because of technology and because of new people who has exposure into various segments. For example, We know this, no? Flipkart, Amazon, Big Basket, Ola, Uber, Swiggy, Uber Eats, Paytm, GPay, Oyo. What it indicates is that technological advancement align with the new mindset. What is the new mindset we are having right now? We like to have quick fix. I cannot write checks. I cannot go to the bank, draw cash. I cannot make the payment. I cannot wait for even 1 minute to remit the amount. That is what is the quick fix. So to address this solution, we have Paytm and Google Pay. And I want to be independent. I don't want to stay in my uncle's house, aunt's house. I don't want to stay with my relatives. I want to be independent. If I go there in Mumbai, or if they go any other place where we have our relatives, I don't want to stay with them. I want to be independent. And this is the solution is Oyo. And if you have 5 members in your family, each member like to have something independent on their own. No single food is applicable to all. So if you want to be independent, the address is at Uber Eats and Swiggy. And I can choose my clothes. I can choose whatever I want on my own. My son doesn't like what I am providing to him. He wants to choose on his own. And somebody wants to go immediately somewhere, they need not wait for somebody else to provide their vehicle. They can choose their own. So if you look at this, these are all the things have happened before COVID itself. Because of new generations ideas, new generations mindset. What it indicates, what it implies, what it impacted. Flipkart, Amazon takes away the business of normal shop selling directly to the customer. Ola, Uber takes away the business of the cabs. Uber Eats takes away the business of traditional restaurant. Google Pay takes away the way in which the payment is being made. Oyo takes away the business of hotel. So if some organization, some industry who is in existence for so many years doesn't guarantee that they will be in existence for the next 5 years. This is applicable to not only industry, it is applicable to individuals as well. And some of the changes we have witnessed now, and see, look at how they have impacted the market. Uber Eats, Swiggy, it doesn't have any restaurant. Oyo doesn't have any hotel. Ola, Uber doesn't have any vehicle. Airbnb doesn't have any hotel. That is also the largest hotel company. So by having link with the hotel, they can manage hotel business. Technology is sufficient to disturb the existing market. And this is the new one. Artificial intelligence makes people to provide the services relating to legal. It says that 337% of ROI can be given, and IBM Watson can provide assistance to citizens, and they can provide data for communities as well. The legal advice can be 90% of, by having a legal advice, 90% of the lawyers in US will be unemployed in a span of 10 years by having IBM Watson being spread across the US. It gives cancer diagnosis 4 times more accurately than humans. That means by 2030, human intervention will be significantly reduced in terms of medical profession itself. So simple, the technology can disturb across profession. Do you know this?
Myntra, sir.
Myntra.
Okay. Do you know this?
WebEx.
Whitehead Junior.
Okay. This is called Waymo. It is not very familiar in India. It is familiar in US. Waymo is a car company. It's a subsidiary of Alphabet. Do you know something about Alphabet?
Yeah, sir. Google parent company.
Google parent company. What is Google is all about? It's a search engine, correct? Providing information through internet. And it has no connection with the automobile industry at all, no? By this, Waymo is a self-driving taxi. In 2020 October, the company expanded the services to the public. This is the first company who has gone to the public. It is the only self-driving commercial service that operates without safety backup drivers in the vehicle. Normally, this kind of automated vehicle, one person will be there if it goes wrong. If it goes wrong, somebody has to be there to safeguard the car and the customer. But this is the only self-driving commercial service that operates without safety backup as well. That means what? It is full spoof, and this can be operated in a full way, maybe in a span of 2-3 years time. What is Waymo? Waymo is a company, is a subsidiary of Alphabet, and it has no connection with the automobile industry. By having technology, they are beating Toyota, Maruti, or Ford, Honda. Even they won't think that somebody else, like Google, will be a competitor to me. It is not just a car, it has chips, codes, hardware, software, laser range finders, cameras, map, fine-tuned with human hands moving mice, and it has autonomous tracking devices as well. Coming to Apple Car. Apple Car is going to be launched in 2024, and you can just get into the car, and the car will make you to reach to the destination. This is also fully automized, artificial intelligence with map, with the software, hardware, and all. So this is also no connection with automobile, but they are into automobile segment. Self-driving car is also going to be big economy in UK as well. By this, in maybe in another 10 years down the line, 90% of the cars in the current cars will disappear. Due to electrical, petrol consumption will get reduced by 80%. That is going to be a huge hit for Arab countries. There are news indicates that petroleum products will be available for next 50-60 years based on the current consumption. If it is going to be reduced significantly in a span of 10 years, and next 45 years of consumption will not be consumed. The petroleum product will not get consumed. Arab could not make the payment. To the extent they will go for bankruptcy. 90% of the accidents will not be there, and it is going to be hit to the insurance company. And some of the people might have seen the STD PCO and all, because maybe at the age of 10, 12 you would have seen. Earlier, we are at our age, we used to have this STD PCO. After getting the cell phone, this business has collapsed. Some of the business closed, and they have changed this shop into recharge shop. That was running for 2-3 years time, and after we are getting this online charge, that business itself has gone for bankruptcy. So this also indicates that being in the business in the current today may not stay that it is going to be relevant tomorrow. We have seen this mobile phone with all the features. It takes away camera business, it takes away desktop, it takes away television, it takes away watch. It's a mid-sized business. It takes away transistor, it takes away torch, it takes away newspaper, and health monitoring devices. And per se, mobile phone is made for making calls and attending calls. Because of the technological advancement, these businesses no longer be in existence now, and these business even did not think that something like a mobile phone will take away their business. I'll just skip these lines because Kotak, it was there with 1,70,000 employees, just ignored the digital camera boom. They filed bankruptcy in 2012. So if the business is not adaptive to the technology, the business will not be surviving. And maybe your father would have seen HMT, Mission Tools, Raj Root, and the Ambassador and all. Those businesses not there in the current period because of the technological advancement they have not considered. Now we are in work from home situation. It is very, very difficult case to study, to work, to deliver. And in the future, how the manufacturing setup can be made. This is an example. A person working at home doing the assembly of products by linking him with the robo, he is able to do the work. Of course, he is doing with the slower pace. Over a period of time, he will gain energy, and this operation can also be made from home. So, to the extent the work from home can be done through artificial intelligence as well. See, this is what artificial intelligence is being used for production. Even if it is not slaughtered properly, it has been taken correctly by the machine. And here, charging units being made without having any manpower. By this, we have eliminated human dependency and human intervention for all these processes. COVID has not made anything differently. In fact, it has accelerated whatever we wanted to do over a period of 7 years. It is made aggressive impact on the technological advancement. It has changed the way we celebrate our festival. It has changed the way we socialize ourselves and health and profession. This is actual marriage invitation. If you look at marriage, is being invitation is being made to participate through web, and the food would be delivered by accepting the option. This is the actual marriage invitation. That means, but we can do the entire process. We can do the entire process digitally. What will happen in the future? Future, nobody will write anything. It's going to be text only, and the future generation will use only mobile phones and desktop or a laptop for all these operations. I'll just skip this. In the future, it is going to be data privacy, because a lot of data is getting exposed in the public domain, and the safety of those data are required to be seen. So we have seen that how the industry is changing dramatically because of technological advancement. COVID is just an enabler. We'll see that what has happened in the finance function. So why do we have the finance function in an organization? We can say that all the units are all branches to the organization, and the brain of the organization is always be finance. Because there is no department in the company can function without the help or direction or facilitate without having finance function into their stream. And if you take finance function, there are n number of opportunities available. If you are going to do MBA finance, I think the better opportunity would be like these 6 accounts and internal financial control. Internal financial control has started about 5 years ago. It has impacted the whole lot of companies to ensure that companies' internal process has to be made in such a way that no operations can be done without the approval of the appropriate authority. And there are other options available like business analyst. And there are n number of M&As are happening, n number of business valuations are happening. You can do the business analyst role and equity analyst as well. Now you know that how stock market is functioning. In fact, I would like to say that stock market and banks are functioning even during this COVID period across the globe. There is no single day which is not been in operation. So all the necessary function like the stock exchanges and banks, insurance companies were functioning all this COVID period. And the company in which I am working, SIFI, is providing services to all these institutions. And entire network of both the stock exchanges are running on the platform of SIFI Technologies. Plus, all the banks' network is also connected with the SIFI database. So SIFI has to provide services to these companies and these institutions 24/7, all 365 days. And treasury and fundraising is also an opportunity for people like you to grab. Some of the people used to raise that whether chartered accountancy will be a competitor for me, or cost accountant would be a competitor, or company secretary would be a competitor for me, because I will be missing a professional qualification like that. I think if you look at business analyst, if you look at treasury and fundraising, I would look at IBC and M&A. You can have differentiating factors in these areas, because more than the academic knowledge, it is required to have the differentiating impact. If you are able to do services at the pace at which it is better than others, I think you can have a big role to play in these three areas. I would say that to some extent, tax consultant and accounts may be a domain of a particular profession. My opinion, treasury, fundraising, M&A, and business analyst, anybody can do if you people can do the differentiating factor than others. And you have to choose what is suitable for you. Based on your interest, based on your passion, what is suitable for you, you have to choose. Of all the areas, I think accountancy, treasury, taxation, you need to have mix of all this knowledge, because accountancy only derives profit. If you want to know the profitability of the concern, you should know at least something about accountancy. Without accountancy, you will not be in a position to understand how any business logic or business decision impacting the profitability. Treasury also confirms that there is a cash element is there, and how the cash can be deployed, because in some of the cases, in practical cases, a company can have 4 or 5 business segments, and money availability will be less, and you have to choose where the money has to be deployed. Of all the 4 units, where it has to be deployed. And taxation ensures compliance. It is not restricting only to the indirect taxes or direct taxes. It complies all profession tax to customs duty. Entire tax has to be made, because by not considering one tax element, the business can be a huge loss. You know that how some of the companies are making losses because of the tax implication. They would not have considered some of the tax position, because of that they are incurring losses. So taxation is also important. If you are doing any profession, even for business analyst, even for M&A, even for IBC, you need to have the basic knowledge in these 3 areas at the same level. Now, what has happened in the finance profession? Finance profession is not a static profession. Most of the people would be thinking that no, only 3 rules which has been taught at the BCom level, it is going to be there forever. That is not the case now. Companies Act 1956 has been repealed, and the Companies Act 2013 has come, and it is applicable for the last 7-8 years. And that is new. And earlier Companies Act is having about 650 sections. This is about 300 sections. And internal financial control, as I said, that the company the MCA, Minister of Corporate Affairs, directed the company to have internal financial control, ensuring that all the process of the company is being followed by way of financial controlling process. Ind AS, that is a new element which is applicable from the last year for all the companies in India. Earlier it was said that another I gap to Ind AS, there is nothing but change in the accounting principles. GST would have seen that from 2017, GST is applicable. It replaced excise duty, central sales tax, state sales tax, octroi, entry tax. So many taxes have been repealed, and GST came into picture. Income tax act, every year it is changing, and in between also it is getting changed. There are some cost accounting standards, secretarial standards, that is also changing every year. It is changing now. And RBI regulation, SEBI regulation, FEMA regulations also changing. And now in the finance function also, the entire activity is being done through electronic mode. All the forms have been made digitally signed, and the government of India is also mulling for getting the signature through digital signature mode. Insolvency bankruptcy code, it is made operational from 2016. And now it is getting, if you are able to see, if you are watching or reading any of the newspaper, then you'll know that a number of NCLT cases are coming. NCLT is nothing but the result of insolvency bankruptcy code. National Company Law Tribunal is organization. It's like court which is taking the cases of all the IPC related cases and give directions to the applicant. Now all the subsidies for the last 5-6 years, I would say that any money is being paid to the farmers. It was made in the cash form till 2015. After 2015, all the payments to the beneficiaries being made online, direct to the bank account. And paperless banking now it is also accelerated because of COVID. And I have not signed any of the paper for the last 6 months in relation to the bank. Automatic forex deals also started for the last 3 years. Extended banking hours, now RTGS, NEFT are made available 24/7. Anytime you can make a payment from A to B. Like Google Pay, you can make even the company related payment 24/7. There are some changes in the disclosure of financials. There are new code of security, social security. That is nothing but we have gratuity, we have PF, we have profession tax. All these things are combined to be a single tax. Like a GST, we have other taxes being combined and put in a single tax. We are going to have one act which covers gratuity, bonus, PF, and all. That is going to be in implementation next year itself. And another important change that has happened in the finance function is that all the invoices, if the company is more than 500 crore turnover, all the invoices of the company will be made digitally signed. That is called e-invoicing. While raising the invoice, it goes to the website of Government of India, where they'll allot a number. The number has to be incorporated in the invoice. If you can see some of the recent invoices that have started from January 2021 only. If you can see some of the invoices of large company, then you can see that there is a digital code, there is a QR code, and there is a e-invoicing. It will be signed digitally. No signature is required. And all the GST related portals are being made fully digital. And income tax assessment, you know that we have to submit our income tax returns. After that, they will call for assessment and we'll be discussing. All these things has been made faceless. There is no requirement for the assessor to go to the department. You can sit at home and do the entire assessment by way of faceless assessment. All the discussion will be done through electronically. It is getting recorded, and order will be passed based on the recorded discussions. And all the filing, all the forms, all the documents can be made through scan mode. No original is required to be given physically to them. And by this, what Government of India does is that all the cases relating to direct taxes, all the cases relating to indirect taxes can be made by way of closing that litigation by paying an amount which is 50% of the total amount of outstanding by way of Sabta Vishwas scheme, and for indirect taxes, Vivad Se Vishwas scheme for direct taxes. If there is a litigation is there and it is outstanding as on particular date. So we have seen that there are some cases where people are relevant today in the sense. I have studied this. I am a graduate, I am a professional qualification, I am a MBA student, and I have learned something, but I am relevant today because somebody will be taking me for interview and they'll be inducting me for job. So I am relevant today. Will I be relevant tomorrow? May relevant after 5 years? May relevant after 10 years? All the discussions we have made for the last few slides are relating to the changes that has happened in the last 5 years only. Maybe last 2016, 2015, maybe 7-8 years. Within 7-8 years, there are n number of changes that has happened. Those who are very strong in excise cases, those who are very strong in CST cases or Tamil Nadu general sales tax cases, they may not be relevant today, because I have so much of knowledge with respect to excise. If I am not equipping myself with respect to GST, I am not useful. It is as good as having a black and white TV. It's fantastic TV. I am not relevant today. The same thing happens to us as well. Are we relevant tomorrow as well? We may be like camera, we may be like desktop, we may be like watch, we may be like a transistor. It was relevant yesterday. It may not be relevant today. Maybe we are relevant today, maybe we are not relevant tomorrow. Are we going to be like a transistor? Are you going to be like a torch, which may not be relevant tomorrow? Like in the case of Kotak, camera business, they have up to 25 megapixel. The normal mobile phone itself carries 25 megapixel. What they did was they have stopped producing camera with less than 30 megapixel. They have started producing camera with the 60, 70 megapixel, which no mobile phone can carry. So to the extent, they have actually moved their product into different products so that no other competitors can come and disturb the market. So this is, I like this slide because unless we upgrade ourselves, we may not be relevant tomorrow. And we need to upgrade our skills with the new techniques. The new technique may not be relevant, may not be there yesterday, but we have to create something and then work on them. Learn, unlearn, relearn. Why it is important that now we are having, suppose we are in a profession, we are doing something like a GST tax concern. Some new tax cases may come after a few years. GST may get repealed and we will be having some other taxes as well. And unless we have the ability to forget, ability to unlearn and the ability to relearn, we will not be relevant after implementation of new taxes. These are all the new cases which is coming up in the recent past. Virtual CFO, interim CFO, special purpose CFOs and all. That means that strategic partner, if I'm in, I'm going for IPO, I'm going for mergers and acquisitions. I have CFO, he has left the organization. I need to have somebody to make the gap in the CFO related cases. What is required now is that I need to approach somebody who can be a virtual CFO. So I can share whatever I wanted to have directions. I can approach them. They can provide solution. In the case of temporary basis, there is an interim CFO is available. In the case of mergers and acquisition, in the case some of the companies wanted to acquire a company outside India, you may not know what all the tax cases, losses, funding arrangement, or listing regulations. All these things may not be known in the normal case of business operations. So you require some experts. There are experts available as special purpose CFOs to manage those situations in a critical project scenario. This is also a new one. There is a company, Rajkot-based company. They claim that they can do the audit within 30 seconds. Normally, the audit takes about 15 to 20 days time for doing the entire operations. The company of 2,000 crore plus company requires about 15 days of time, and depends upon how they are technically advanced in managing the finance function. Depends upon that. The number of days of audit goes up or comes down. But iAudit claims that they can do the audit within 30 seconds. Even if you take 1 minute, 2 minutes and all, it is worthwhile to go for it. It has just started and they are going to do the pilot case. If it is going to be workable, it may have an impact significantly on all the finance functions for all chartered accountants, for all cost accountants working in an organization. For doing the auditing, they may not be relevant after a few years. Technological development, we have seen there are a few technology disrupt the entire market. And if you ask me what are all the new technologies going to be for next decade, there are all 30 new technologies which are going to have an impact on the next decade. And to take top top 5 of the technology: 3D printing, Internet of Things, autonomous robotics, ultra-fast mobile connectivity, blockchain are going to have disruption in the entire market in the next few years. The video is not working. No problem. Are you able to see the video? Technology need not be applicable only for bigger organization with a greater technological advancement and all. That can be made even for the granular level. And we have seen that it is required to have multiple access and multiple knowledge in terms of a successful finance function. And there are few other qualities one has to have. Always remember is you have to be passionate, you have to think big, and you have to spread the love and joy. And you have to keep yourself fit. It's not like you have to necessarily have a six-pack and all. As long as you are fit enough to deliver what your mind says, that itself is sufficient for you to do your work. And this is most important thing. I like this slide. One has to be knowledgeable. Unless you are knowledgeable, nobody will be in a position to approach you. And while they wanted to approach you, you should be approachable to them. It is not only for people outside the organization or outside the society. It is also required to make yourself approachable within your team and within your department and within your company associates as well. Third one is you have to be likable. Likable in the sense, the way how you are projecting yourself to your team members, how you are projecting yourself to inter-departments and peers, are making them to share their ideas, making them to work as a team. Mostly in the current organization, I would say that some of the people are not be a team player. They want to be a single player. They are not in a position to align with the team members, and they are working in silos. I think it is very important for you to have that, imbibe the quality of being approachable, being likable, and being working as a team member. And you want to be different from others. I think you have to have a distinct advantage over others. Distinct advantage in the sense, you have to think differently. You have to think differently while it coming to your areas of operation. So as I said, that if something is being monitored on a regular basis, something is being done on a regular basis, you just question that whether is there any other better way we have to do it, we have to improve on it. And we need to have other department knowledge in terms of marketing, secretarial, HR, or production. And as I said, the finance department have access to all the departments in the organization, and they can provide better equipped services to them to support the organization. We need to have in-depth analysis, because taking a decision on 60% accuracy detail is going to be a fatal. So you ensure that you have adequate data to come into conclusion, and the conclusion is comprehensive. And this is very important. While working in an organization, if you are having 10 work, not 10, all the 10 works are really interesting to do. Really interesting to do. Some of the work are boring, some of the work are least interested, some of them are extremely interested. So it is a combination of all. Ensure that by having least priority or least or maybe boring activity is also forming part of the overall stream of operation. Can you remember this shot?
Yes, sir. World Cup 2011.
What it indicates? What do you think about this shot?
Winning shot.
Correct. He was under tremendous pressure. He has to necessarily score 6 runs of that ball, and he was keeping himself cool. Correct. And that's one of the stressful period of his career. And that stressful situation he has made into opportunity. And Dhoni has been valued 50 times more than what he was before that. And these stressful situation will come to your areas as well. While going through all the work related activity, you will be having n number of situations. It may be 2011 only, but it is going to be n number of cases you will come across this kind of stressful situation. It is up to you to keep yourself cool and try this and make yourself powerful, make yourself increase the brand value, and also make an important person in this organization as well. So if any tough opportunity comes to you, don't ignore it, don't shy away in taking that responsibility, but take as an opportunity and work on that. If you really look closely, most overnight success took a long time. Okay, so in fact, I would say that Kohli spends 3 times of normal player at the net. Do you believe that? If normally people are spending X hours at net, at cricket net, he is spending 3x. And he is making a workout as well. But playing at the net is the most boring work in an overall stream of cricket, because playing before 70,000, 80,000 people would be a very, very fascinating experience. And playing at the net is going to be a very, very boring thing. Unless you have that patience to work on the net, you will not be performing at the ground before that. So nobody knows that how many hours he is actually playing and making himself perfect during this net practice. Nobody will know, but people will think only to the extent of people will enjoy or people will witness only the play he is making at the ground. So if you look at closely, this overnight success actually takes longer time. And this is a time to start thinking, choosing the right option, and have a goal and have a plan to achieve the goal. And you may be a HR professional, you may be a marketing professional. You have all these qualities that I have said, and you can be a better player in the organization. 3:15. I think I have completed this. I am ready to accept questions from you.
Thank you so much, sir. It was interesting. Now the floor is open for Q&A session. Guys, if you have any questions, you can ask.
How many of you wanted to take finance as a career?
Myself, sir.
Myself, sir.
Who is that myself?
Fazil.
Fazil, tell me
Yes, sir.
what made you to take this, and why this is important to you?
Sir, from 11th, that is the higher secondary itself, my background is in finance. So I thought of going in the straight way itself.
Okay, and I think you have to be a technologically advanced person to actually make sure that you are sustainable over a period of time. I would say my
Yes, sir.
life. I have started life in writing the journal entry by hand. From there, we have seen something like Tally. From Tally, I have seen ERP. The ERP also there are 2-3 levels of ERP I have seen. The level of change that has been made over a period of 20 years is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Of course, you are going to start now as a fresher. You are going to see something extraordinary over a period of 20 years. So what you can make differentiating between the person who is next to you, who is going to be a competitor to you, could be like knowledge in the technology and the delivering the result more than or faster than your peer.
Okay, sir. Sir, regarding this business analyst, what are the soft skills and hard skills that an MBA student should master?
I have said the three things. No, knowledgeable is very important. Knowledge in the sense, in the case of business analyst, understanding the business is very important. No two businesses remain same, even in the same industry itself. Geo business model is something different with Airtel. Airtel business model is something with the Vodafone. So even though in the same industry, in the business model, the company has different styles of operations. So that is number one. Number two is that what are the opportunity you can see while taking up the decision in respect of business analyst. One, you can compare with your peers. Second, you can check the opportunities so that you can expand your business opportunities as well. I'll tell you one example. You know ITC?
Yes, sir.
What is ITC? Expansion?
No idea, sir.
ITC
Indian Tobacco.
Indian Tobacco Company, and they don't want them to be called as tobacco company because of that they change it to ITC Limited. That is number. So now you know, new generation may not know what is ITC is all about. So to the extent they want us to forget what is tobacco is all about in the ITC itself. Second, they knew that tobacco is no longer going to be a business model for them, but they cannot just make it zero because there is a cash cow for them. What they have made announced it says, I'm going to reduce tobacco business as a business percentage in the overall business team. That's what they did. By saying this, they have not reduced the number of tobacco, number of cigarettes. They have increased the other products in the stream. By increasing the other products, the tobacco business percentage came down over a period of time. They're all into snacks. They're all into biscuits. They're making their presence in all the snacks related products. So this is the earliest point in which they thought that okay, with the use of money they had, they can venture into new business opportunities, and whether the opportunities there, how many what do you say, how many customers are going to be there, what could be the SWOT business opportunities, whether there's a strength, whether the weakness, whether it's going to be inland or outside India, how to approach logistics, everything they have done. That's what the business analyst is all about. So business analyst should know what is marketing, should know what is finance, of course, for getting the money, and also how the production is all about costing, product costing, marketing, advertisement, everything should be, at least to some extent, one should know. So to be successful in this, I'm telling you, by saying this, don't think that unless I have the knowledge, I cannot be a business analyst. That is not the case. You can start doing one after another. It is not like from day one I'll be an analyst, I'll be a marketing person, I'll be the finance person, I'll be the production person, I know everything. That is not the case at all. That is one person in a lakh. But normal people will just go into one after another. Be a finance person, then understand what is marketing, then understand what is production, then understand what is costing. It is not possible to do in 1 month, 2 months. It takes time, but you have to work on that. You have to work on that. My humble request to you is that please read some of the business news. Please read. It has HR related matter, it has marketing related matter, it has finance related matter, it has general matters as well. Please go, please read at least one business newspaper. Could be Economic Times, could be Business Line. Just read it. You may not know, you may not understand in day one. No, don't worry about that at all. It is like riding a cycle. You will fall. Don't worry. You will fall. Don't worry. Just read again and again and again. Over a period of time, same news will be displayed 4 or 5 times in a different segments. Then you will come to know that okay, this is what it wanted to convey. Then you will start understanding that what it conveys. Over a period of time, you will also be a beneficial. You can also understand. Don't think that unless I understand, I cannot read the newspaper. That is not the case. You start reading it, and then you will come to know and you will understand what it conveys. Day one, you may not know, you may not understand. Don't worry about it at all. Don't worry about it.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
And even for the personal side, you have to have finance as a function, because you are going to invest your money in whether it is going to be equity or deposit or commercial paper or preference shares, or it's going to be IPO or existing market, or you are going to be Nifty or BSE. There are a number of decisions you have to take. No, so start working on that as well. You take some small amount. Don't be shy away for making yourself failure in the first instance. If you are taking some money from somebody, or your hard-earned money, or something like 5,000 rupees, 4,000 rupees, also you test yourself with that. Test yourself, and if you are making money, fine. If you are not making money, that's also fine. That is also fine. Somewhere you have to start. No, you have to start with a small amount which is ready to be loose. So go and invest yourself in small amount, venture for it. Up to 30 years you can venture whatever you wanted to do. Then after that you have to fix, okay, this is what my way is all about. Okay, these are all danger area, these are all good area. Then after that you can start investing in that area, then increase. At the earliest time, if you are finding your way, it is going to be useful for the longer period of time. Whoever it is, Tendulkar started its career at the age of 14. A.R. Rahman started at the age of 12. If you are starting at the earliest point in time, I think you will be having added advantage over others. In some other cases where people wanted to choose whether I'm going to do HR or marketing or finance, please choose 1 year before itself. Even college can wait for a year to choose. I think if you can choose 1 year, at least 1 year you are making an advancement over others. If somebody is choosing second year, I think you are choosing first year itself. You'll be having added advantage of 1 year. 1 year is very important at this point in time.
Yes, sir.
And this work from home situation and studying from home situation, I think you have to start reading papers, reading books, because over a period of time I am seeing that people are not able to read the fast people normally used to do. Please read a lot, whether it is going to be fiction book or study or newspaper, anything. Please start reading, so that over a period of time you will start understanding quickly. And in the work environment, even for examination point of view, also I'm saying, if 4 people have been given the question paper at the same time, their understanding of the question is entirely different. One person may take 5 minutes, other person may take only 2 minutes, third person may take 10 minutes. Even after 10 minutes, he may not understand the question itself. So that may be the case even at work. Work will be given by your boss to 4 people. Correct? One can understand so that he can deliver quickly. Other person cannot understand. He may not deliver at all. That person will require a lot of time to deliver. So if you start now itself, in reading, understanding at the earliest point in time, that will be useful when you are going for work. Going to work is not the end of the story, it is the beginning of the new story. Okay, that is only relevance at the point in time. I have studied MBA, I have studied HR, I have studied marketing, so that they are calling me. For people, for any matter, I'm saying, for players joining Indian Cricket Board for the first time, after 10 years, all the 4 players will be in the same phase.
No, sir.
Kambli and Tendulkar came at the same time. Kambli was not there at all. So it is not
Yes,
that
sir.
where they are going in the same time. It is like how they are sustaining in the difficult situation. They are keep updating, keep learning, keep facing the challenges. Since you aren't raising any questions, I'm raising questions on my own, and I'm answering on my own.
Sir, thank you, sir. Your speech was very insightful, and I have a doubt, sir. What is the scope for an MBA student in investment banking, sir?
Investment banking is also quite good, and my suggestion here is that you start, if you are decided to go for investment banking, the skill sets are entirely different than any other scheme within the finance function, because it is like a bowler skill set is different from batsman, bowler skill set is different from fielders, and also the wicket keeper. So if you are decided to go for investment banking, start understanding the investment banking nuances now itself, because it requires a lot of time to understand this, and there are n number of books you have to read, and it requires business analytics skills as well. Investment banking, and you need to compete with chartered accountants and all. So please start reading now itself. And now, because of work from home situation, the energy level of other people is also coming down, and you can be a better player in investment banking as well. But start early. That requires different skill set as well. It is also important to meet somebody who is actually doing or placing themselves in investment banking related activities, and then start interacting with him or with her, and make yourself relevant after you complete your course as well.
Thank you, sir. And sir, regarding this merger and acquisition and in bankruptcy code, what are the skills we need, sir, apart from MBA, reading any special books like that?
In fact, I'll tell you one interesting thing with respect to M&A. M&A, if you're acquiring a company, the selling person, the company who's selling, will give some fantastic picture about the company. Whether the company is valued, the company, he's saying the company is valued about 10 crore. Whether it's valued for 10 crore or 5 crores, you may not know. You may not have enough information about the company to arrive at whether it is valued at. So the information you'll be gathering is going to be only 60%. Balance 40%, you need to understand that which are all the areas which are relevant for the company to buy it, because the future growth of the organization may not be the same which he has projected. Plus, the business stream may not be aligned with your business stream as well. I'll tell you one example which has happened in our mergers and acquisition as well. One company we acquired, the company has yet to start its operations. They are going to get the pollution control board approval. They have applied for it. It took about 6 months time. While acquiring the company, they said, okay, the pollution control board approval we'll be getting within a short span of time. Only within 3 months time we'll be getting the pollution control board approval. But somehow it got delayed for about 6-8 months. But we have made that the total consideration, we have allotted one amount of consideration for getting the pollution control board approval as well. unless you give the approval, we cannot make the entire payment. So that is a wise decision we have taken, because it took another 2 years for pollution control board to give that approval. So till 2 years, we could not make the production, because pollution control approval is required for starting the production as well. Since we could not get the approval from the pollution control board, we have not made the payment to the person. Had it been that if we start believing that within 3 months we will be getting the pollution control board, we would have made the payment entire amount to the person, then he'll be enjoying his life. And he will not help you to get the pollution board approval as well, because his money is getting stuck because of that. So it is not entirely on the business model. You should understand what all the things can go wrong as well during this M&A process. What are the critical factors? What are the critical elements to be seen? It is beyond numbers, I'm saying. To the extent it is beyond numbers. You have to go into the details.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you guys for the question. I would now like to call upon my friend Bharat of MBA first year to deliver the vote of thanks.
Thanksgiving is a time of togetherness and gratitude. The words of Hamilton, I would like to convey my gratitude to Mr. Ganesh, Vice President, CIFI Technologies, our guest speaker for the day, for accepting our invitation and gracing this occasion with his presence, and for giving the wonderful and thought-provoking speech. Thank you, sir. Your speech was very knowledgeable and very interesting. I would also like to thank you for your spending valuable time and enlightening us with your thoughts. Thank you, sir. I extend my gratitude to our Secretary, Shri Ashok Kumar Muntraji, our Principal, Captain Dr. S. Santosh Babu, and our beloved Director, Ma'am Dr. Q. Amaleshwari, for our guidance and moral support. I'm happy to thank our faculty members for their extended support and assistance. Once again, I thank you all for your patience and cooperation. Thank you, sir. Sir, can we have a pic with you, sir?
Picture.
Yes, sir.
What I should do?
Sir, not use. I request all my friends to come on video. Thank you, sir.
Sir, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Shall I disconnect?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir, yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.